Today is December 31st, 2018. I'm in the front of the house.
Ay, perdón.
Hola, no problema. In Guadalajara here. This is the neighborhood. I'm just gonna scan around. This is a pretty busy street. A lot of buses come through here. Just going around in a circle now. Comes a bus right there. And we're gonna go into the house now. Guadalajara is over 500 years old. This particular house is located in the historic district, which is in the, or El Centro, which is the center, the downtown area of the city. And this construction and neighborhood was very common when back in the old days when these houses were built. This is the entrance of the house, the gate. And notice this patio area. I recently learned that one of the reasons for this type of construction was because people would bring their horses through the house and back into the back. And many houses, and you might have seen some buildings or pictures where there were fountains in the middle. And one of the reasons for that was for the animals to drink water. This wall, this wall, actually 3 walls here, got painted during this visit. Going to just kind of turn around, and then we're going to look at the entrance from this point of view. Now I'm going to walk into the living room. The whole house, the decorating is a work in progress. I do not have all of my furniture and art here in the house yet. One project that didn't get done on this trip was the hanging of the drapes. The drapes were 108 inches long. You can see one of the hooks up there. But what happened is that the weight of the curtain rods, which I had custom made iron, were too much, and the left side up there, the curtains fell down. The reason is this type of construction of adobe, that particular area was not strong enough to hold the screws that were in there. So we've got to come up with an alternative plan for hanging the drapes. What's really interesting, you might find a little funny, but a lot of times what a Mexican family would do would just put nails in the wall right there and hang the rod on the nails. My house in Tijuana has a room with that. It works. and keep in mind that Mexicans, this is more of a common class of way of doing things. There are people here who are very rich that do things very much the way we do. This is the first bedroom. Again, none of these rooms are totally ready. I'm going to turn the light on. Are totally ready. A headboard is being made for this, and also an armoire closet is being custom made. I also contracted the doors, a door to go here, and so a lot of doors will be made. This wall will be, I don't know, done in February or March. This is my holding area right now, the middle bedroom. And this bedroom I just set up last night and worked on this morning, but it's not complete. It's just a work in progress. There's no art on the wall or anything. The main color in this room is going to be red. So the drapes, or all of the drapes that I ordered, are in a velvet. This will be a red velvet drape hanging on over the entrance door when it is closed. I'm going to pull these doors closed. So this is kind of what the entrance door look like now. These are going to be refurbished and refinished rather, and repaired. And this particular, the middle bedroom, used to have a beautiful wooden window in there, and we took that window out and put a doorway. Again, notice how the 3 bedrooms, quite small they are, only a double bed will comfortably fit here. They're all connected. Okay, so that goes into that first bedroom. My idea is to put French doors on each side of each door, so whoever is in the room can have some privacy. So that's that. This is a drainage. Eventually, when all of this is going to come out, and it's going to be leveled and retiled, and the drainage is going to be moved. We'll also put a dome on here, but I'm going to get talk to an architect for plans to build stairs about right where I'm standing to go up to the next level, and to add 2 bedrooms and 2 baths up there, and put more of a permanent type of roof on this area. Of course, whatever type of roof is put on, it will have to have ventilation. Another reason why the houses were built this way was for ventilation, because the houses are attached on both sides. There's no light coming from either side. There's only light coming from the front and the back. So you've seen houses with the extremely tall doors. One reason the reason for that was to allow air and light to come through the house. And as these older homes were modified, a lot of those doors were lowered. All of these doors have been modified. They're lower than was traditional, including the front door. It's still a little higher, but they've been modified. Let me show you something that's really a little very common and obvious, is the way this particular door is done. See how you have that top part up there? The door used to be that tall, and at the top used to be a window that would open, and it was generally glass, and so light would come through into this room, and the same with the rest of the rooms. See, that door was modified. So let's go on back into the dining area and the kitchen. Not a lot of work has been done here. I do have a few pieces of furniture in here. The walls have not been refurbished or painted. You can see what it looks like behind the adobe. You notice these gray trails in the walls. That's where the electricity was put into this house for the first time. I guesstimate this house to have been built probably in the middle 20s, no later than the middle 30s. And even now, many of these homes in this area do not have the electricity in the walls. like we are accustomed to. They usually run the wires around the walls and install the switches on the outside. As you can see, it's a lot of work. Tunnels have to be dug into the adobe, and then the electricity is run through plastic tubes like this. This particular one, this is like that because my plumber and electrician, I told them that this is the bathroom that is in the process of being remodeled. We just started this remodel on Wednesday. So he tore out everything, put the piping in. A shower is going to go against the wall there. Toilet is going to be here. It's a small bathroom, but I wanted an outlet right near the toilet, so he took that electricity and ran it to this side. He also moved this particular switch over to the left some because it was a little too far over to the right. Sink will go there. The shower used to be on this side, and there used to not be a surround, so when you shower, it would get all over the toilet and everything else, which is very common. A lot of these families, they're not as interested in aesthetics as they are in just the convenience of having showers. They're a much different way of living than we in the United States have become accustomed to. The end result is really the same and much less expensive. Here is the kitchen. Got a little refrigerator there. I have a few of my things in here just to make it workable. I can make coffee, and I actually cooked me some chorizo and eggs well, I can't remember what you call it. It's a cactus, and it was very good. First time I cooked. It's been so dusty in here with the work. I really haven't been doing anything but cleaning every day and every evening, trying to get rid of some of the dust from the work that is being done. And here's the back. I actually wash my clothes by hand. Most of the small things, the large things I take to the laundry and have them do it. It's very therapeutic. I kind of like it. As you can see, there's a big yard here, a big long yard, a patio. And this is an outside bathroom. This is what I use now that the renovation is being done. Notice how the shower is just hanging there. So on this particular shower head, if I take a shower, the water gets all over the toilet. That's what I was talking about. But it works. Well, that's about it. This is the back of the house. One interesting thing, and I don't know why the people did it, but they put this patio, this cement area, and if you see here, you have to step up from the house. So they raised it, and if you look at the house, you can see how short it is now. So I don't know why that happened. So in the old days, the animals could be kept back here. Some of the previous owners actually had some apartments back here. And I don't think they had restrooms, and this was built for those people to use. Okay, well, that's it. Those of you who may not have seen the original video that I did before the work started on the house, if you're interested, just let me know and I'll send it to you. Thanks. Bye.